Your vibration is naturally high. When we are born, we all come in on the love frequency, and love vibrates at 500. It's a high vibrational frequency, and love is our natural state of being. But the problem is that we come in on planet Earth, and Earth is known to be this really heavy, dense, negative, low vibrational planet. So it's really easy for our vibration to be pulled down into the lower frequencies. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 most powerful ways that you can raise your vibration permanently. So the first way to do this is to let go. So what I mean when I say let go is we need to let go of the things that are energetically weighing us down. Now this could be things like labels, like ADHD or anxiety. These labels do not serve us. And we identify with these labels, and then they fuel a belief in us that there is something wrong with me. And there's nothing actually wrong with us. I actually think that things like ADHD and anxiety are actually linked to unhealed trauma. So we need to learn to let go of these labels and stop identifying with them because they're not serving us. Another thing we need to let go of is attachments. When we're being attached to things, it's keeping us in these lower frequencies. And it was Buddha who said the root of suffering is attachment. So we've got to learn to let go of our attachments. The next thing is desires, our desires. You don't want to cling to them because, again, they keep us in these lower frequencies. And desire is a low vibrational frequency. It vibrates at 125. So it's like you know what you want, but you've got to let it go. Control. We've got to let go of control. It's the ego that likes to control. And the ego thinks it knows better than the higher self. And the ego doesn't know how to trust the universe. So it's always trying to control the situation. But that's when we create resistance and blocks. So we've got to let go of the control and just learn to trust the universe. Let go of outcome, not being focused on the results. Let go of our anger or resentment. People may have done us wrong. We may be holding grudges towards others. We might be clinging on to this resentment, like fuck that person for what they did to me. But if you're clinging on to that type of energy, it's keeping you down here in the lower frequencies. So you've got to learn to basically forgive. Forgiveness is the key to letting go of resentment. And when you forgive, it'll clear up your energy, free up your energy field. We need to learn to let go of our expectations. And I recommend replacing expectations with appreciation. So don't expect anything from anyone. And if people do nice things for you, then appreciate that. And the last one is limiting beliefs. We all have these limiting beliefs, and a lot of them are running on autopilot, meaning that we're unaware of it. And so they're playing in the background, and beliefs create reality. So if we have these limiting beliefs that we're unaware of, that are playing out in the background, it's helping create a reality for ourselves where we won't be able to thrive because these limiting beliefs hold us back and keep us low vibrational. So we need to become aware of these things that we're clinging on to energetically. Awareness is key because awareness is 90% of transformation. So we need to become aware of it and then make the choice to let it go. So think of it like a buoy in the ocean. You have a buoy and you push it under the water. And when you let that go, it'll naturally raise back up. So when you let go of these things, your vibration will naturally raise back up that scale of consciousness into these higher frequencies. And remember I said love is our natural state of being. This is where we naturally are supposed to be. And so when we're operating in the lower frequencies, we are more matter and less energy. But as we make our way up into the higher frequencies, we become more energy and less matter. And because we're more energy and less matter, we are more magnetic and are able to manifest our desires. We can't manifest if we're operating in these lower frequencies. So this is why it's important to do the work, and you need to do the work to become aware of the things that you're clinging on to that's keeping you low vibrational. And you can learn to become aware of these things through meditation, like limiting beliefs, for example. Like I said, they're running on autopilot, meaning we're unaware. So through meditation and observing your thought patterns, you can start becoming aware of the beliefs that you have. And beliefs are the same thing as the stories you tell yourself. So through meditation, just start observing your thoughts, and you'll start, like, the stories you're telling yourself will start coming up, and you'll become more aware of them. Then you want to make the choice to let them go and wire in new and better beliefs that serve you. So that's the first step, is to let go. Let go of the things that are keeping you down in these lower frequencies. Now, the second step for raising your vibration and becoming high vibrational is to do high vibrational activities. When you indulge yourself in these high vibrational activities, it's going to naturally raise your vibration into the higher frequencies and make you feel really good. So I'll give you some examples of high vibrational activities. This could be meditation. Meditation has so many amazing benefits. You know, some examples is like it can reduce your stress, calm your nervous system down, ground your energy. It can quieten down the mind, especially if you're having negative thinking. So meditation's a great tool. Another great high vibrational activity is earthing. It's really healthy and beneficial for us to connect to the earth with our bare feet. There are health benefits that have been proven, and it's a way to also ground your energy, balance out your energy, reduce your stress, and just keep the body healthy. Now, another activity I recommend is making sure you have a healthy, nutritious diet. What you put on your body matters. And so things like fruits and veggies, plant foods that have been provided by the earth, are high vibrational. So simply by eating them and putting them into our bodies, it will raise our vibration. And if you're eating bad foods like junk foods, takeaways, that stuff's been scientifically proven to affect our mood in a negative way and make us feel depressed. So that's why I recommend having a healthy, nutritious diet, and also drinking water. Our bodies need water, and a lot of us aren't putting enough water in. So being mindful of that and getting water in every day. Now, another high vibrational activity I recommend doing is just do things that bring you joy. As long as it doesn't hurt another person, you do things that bring you joy, that just make you happy, whatever that is for you. And it could be things like thinking back to your childhood, what you liked to do as a child that brought you joy. You can still do them as an adult. For example, I really like going to the beach and just frolicking in the waves, like jumping over the waves like a kid. And it puts me in a joyful state, and I'm having fun, and I'm connected to my inner child. And so that's what I recommend doing, is just figuring out what brings you joy. What activities do you like that makes you feel really happy and joyful? Because joy is a high vibrational frequency, and it's above love on the scale of consciousness. Now, another high vibrational activity is just to go out in nature. You can go out in nature and earth at the same time. But being in nature has so many great health benefits as well. But there's just this calm and stillness to nature that we're like, the city is really busy and there's just so much going on that it overstimulates our senses, which can lead us to feeling stressed. So by going away from the city out to nature, it can calm your nervous system down, reduce your stress, boost your mood, boost your creativity. It can just raise your vibration and just make you feel really good. So I recommend getting out in nature as much as you can. Now, another high vibrational activity that I highly recommend doing is a gratitude practice. Incorporate a gratitude practice every single day, because gratitude is a high vibrational frequency, and it's the frequency of receiving. When you are genuinely grateful for what you have, that is when the universe brings more things into your reality for you to be grateful for. So I recommend, having some type of gratitude practice every day. I start my day thinking of 3 things I'm grateful for, and I end my day thinking of 3 things that happened during the day that I'm grateful for. And if you're feeling negative, low vibrational, or in that lack type of energy, just taking a moment to express gratitude for the things you do have will switch you out of that state. Gratitude is really powerful, and it's something that's so simple to do as well. So if you find yourself feeling negative and in lack, just remind yourself of the things you do have and how lucky you are to have them. Now, another tip is to hang around positive people, because energy is contagious. So if you're hanging around negative people who just complain and talk about how shit life is, that's going to affect your energy field. That's going to pull you down into the lower frequencies. You're going to have negative thoughts and negative feelings because energy is contagious. They're going to rub off on you. So stay away from the negative people and hang around positive people instead. When you hang around positive people, that's going to uplift your energy and make you feel really good. Now, also consume positive content. I consume positive content every day. I've always got positivity going in my ears, and it's because energy is contagious and it just makes you feel good and uplifts you and makes you feel positive. Now, another activity you could do is affirmations. Affirmations are a great way to get yourself into a positive state with positive thoughts and positive feelings. And the last high vibrational activity is cold exposure. So this could be having a cold shower. Some people do ice baths, or just even putting cold water on your face. Cold exposure has health benefits as well. And what it can do is reduce the stress in the body. It reduces the stress hormone cortisol. So reducing the stress obviously is going to make you feel good and high vibrational. So I highly recommend incorporating these high vibrational activities in your daily life, because if you're consistently doing them, you're going to be consistently keeping yourself in a positive state. And I recommend to create yourself a powerful morning routine out of those high vibrational activities, because the first part of the day is what sets the tone for the rest of the day. So if you wake up in that first half hour or the first hour of the day, if you're, let's say you're going on social media and you're reading negative news articles about terrible things that are happening in the world, that's going to affect your state of being. That's going to make you think and feel negatively too, and even possibly be in fear because of the scary stuff that's happening in the world. But instead, I recommend staying off social media and just do your little morning routine using some of those high vibrational activities that will get you into a positive state at the start of the day, and then you can take that positive state throughout the rest of your day. Your day will go so much better and so much more smoothly because of it. So for example, my powerful morning routine consists of meditation, affirmations, gratitude, exercise, and cold exposure. I have a shower after I exercise, and then I always turn the shower down to cold at the end of it. So doing a number of those things in the morning at the start of the day is what gets me into a really positive, high vibe state. So I recommend doing that for yourself. Now, the third way of permanently raising your vibration is shadow work and healing. Now, shadow work and healing is really important because it's a way of becoming aware of our wounds and our traumas that need healing. And it's a way of cleaning up the energy field. So if you don't know what shadow work is a psychology term that's coined by Carl Jung that refers to the hidden dark side of the human psyche. So they say we all have a shadow, and it's the unconscious and disowned parts of our personalities, the parts that we repress or reject. And so we're unconscious of it, but it's playing out in the background. It's in our energy field and subconscious mind, and we end up projecting our shadow onto other people, but we don't realize it because we don't have the awareness. So by doing shadow work, it helps you to become aware of your shadow. You want to integrate the shadow. And when you do that, it cleans up your energy field, which therefore your reality will shift because your energy field is what's creating your reality. And through doing shadow work, this is where we can become aware of what sort of traumas and wounds that we have. So for example, I didn't know for a long time that I had an abandonment wound. And this abandonment wound was playing out in my life and causing problems. It would cause me to get triggered really easily. Like, for example, because I have an abandonment wound, when someone's like not arriving on time, they could even just be 5 minutes late or 10 minutes late. It would trigger me because of my abandonment wound. It would make me feel like I'm being abandoned by that person. But because I did the shadow work and I became aware that I had this wound, and I looked at the wound like, okay, I need to heal this, which I have. I've now healed it. It's no longer playing a problem in my life anymore. We all need healing, and there's nothing wrong with that, because we've all experienced some form of, trauma, or we've all gone through some shit, We haven't been taught how to actually deal with it or how to heal from it. And what we end up doing is we actually store the trauma in the body, and we're carrying it around with us in our energy field and in our subconscious minds, and it's contributing to the reality that we're creating for ourselves. So that's why I recommend taking the time to do shadow work, to become aware of your shadow, to become aware of your wounds, and then heal these aspects of yourself, and your energy will completely transform. So think of it like just cleaning up your energy field. And because your energy field is what's creating your reality, as you do that, the outer reality will shift and reflect your new energy that you're embodying. So those are the 3 most powerful ways to permanently raise your vibration. And if you don't know how to do shadow work, like it might be new to you, you may not have done it before, I have a video that's called Shadow Work for Beginners, the ultimate guide for becoming your best self. I'm going to link it here, so if you want to check that out and learn more about that, that will teach you everything you need to know when it comes to shadow work. I hope you like this video. If you got some sort of value, let me know by smashing the like button or write me a comment. And if you like this sort of content, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I drop a video. Have an awesome day. Peace.